Hello and welcome back with me, Red Gaming. So, just a quick replay today with Arminius, which is the barbarian faction leader, or general. Uh, we've taken his 3 cavalry units into battle today, tier 4 cavalry units, and we are gonna basically charge at everything humanly possible to charge at. So first initial scouting, come over just to see what was over here. There's a few bits and bobs and more units do come down, and they are coming down right now, as you can see. I don't want to engage the spears, don't really want to engage the sword units either because they will probably kill me. So I just run back and forth a little bit, draw them out as much as I can, and then do a little loop round here right now. There it is. No, no, back, back. There we go. They will go around there eventually. There you go. So just as a layout of the team, so my team is up on the hill, just in front of the base. So archers are firing down, taking care of these infantry units down here. We have some spears on here as well, and backed up by a row of swords. We also have more archers on this sort of cliff edge. Yeah, pretty much. So at the moment, the only thing actually holding off this side of the map is this unit, which is coming down, and then me. But I'm going to be going up, back, circling, doing all sorts of stuff. So at the moment, I won't really focus on me because it's not very interesting. So getting into some of the battle. So there we go. Watch some footage of some roaming units getting slaughtered. Into the slaughter. I think they're in hoplites. So yeah, they are in hoplite formation. So yeah, they pretty much broke through there. Pretty good. I think this player does pretty well overall. I think he wins the game for us in the end. I think it's him that wins the game. So what you missed there was me being an absolute mong. I charged in to this unit and then just got cut straight off by these spears, which was, see, as you can see, some of my units are still within there. Absolute stupidest move you can never do is charging into things that have spears around them. So we'll focus on my units from just a little bit more from now on. So the enemy team's already got three units killed, which was in the top here. But the only good thing is now is we've now started to, because there's nothing in the middle anymore, they've started to now come down. So we're going to head in and take care of this archer unit. There. Yeah. Really good charge in there. And then, yeah, we just take care of these. Completely destroy this unit, because obviously whoever this person is forgot that he had that unit. So he just didn't bother micromanaging it. But yeah, we do a couple of kicks, stamp on them, stab them a few times, and we do kill them out. We do kill them outright. So just heading down here, we got some archer engagement now across the river, or the stream, or whatever. I think it's a river. Across the river, yeah, probably is. So archers are hidden in here. No point focusing on me at the moment because I'm just killing that same unit. So yeah, more units heading down. Spear's going to head into this spear, and then they're heading down. I thought he was going to attack the back there, but he should be okay because it is 2 sword units, so they should be okay-ish. But then, oh no, they've got loads of swords as well, so he does need backup, which I think he's going to get. And what could happen is these archers should really be firing into the backs of these, because they won't really get our units, so they should be firing into the backs of these. We've got some more spears heading down now. I'm just getting some points in that, capping out the cap circle. I do notice that there it is. Cavalry unit is heading my way, so I retreat back down the hill with all 3 units, because I'm not interested in capping out. I just wanted to get my score up as much as I could, because obviously capping it, you get ridiculous amount of points, so just bear that in mind. So heading back down the hill, yeah, we're going to try and take care of some of these archer units. So first of all, as we're coming around, first one, I charge this one. I misclicked this. I was meant to only charge the front unit into them and then charge them round, but I ended up clicking all 3 of them and then charging all 3, so it was like a complete waste. of a charge on these two units. But yeah, we get into surround this unit, and yeah, we rout it instantly and just absolutely decimate them in the forest. And we're just going to try and chew our way through these 3 archer units, which is really good for the team because it means they're not getting harassed by missiles constantly. So the currently here, this unit ends up going to our cap, and I have to go and deal with them later on, which is where I end up getting defeated. But at the moment, just still dealing with these archers, just chewing them up as much as I can, which is good. And I sent this unit to engage these archers. We get a good charge in there as well. And yeah, we're just getting rid of the archers on the field as much as possible because that'll help end game for the team overall. So the scores are relatively balanced so far, but yeah, we're trying to mop up as much as we can. So this unit, I misclicked because they shouldn't have been engaging spears. I didn't want them to engage spears, so I take them away, and this is where I click them straight over to the base, because as you can see, we are now starting to get capped. And I do notice this straight away, so I clicked my unit straight over. I do want to send it, I was clicked this unit to go there as well, but I changed my mind in the end, send it up to basically, I thought these archers up here were on their own, but turns out they're not, and you'll see, they'll get slaughtered. But they're not on their own. So the scores are becoming slightly marginally further apart than they were before. This Archer U player, to be honest, should have been, yeah, he is now. I was going to say, should have been targeting these a long time ago, but he is now, so it's not too bad. So yeah, I was going to try and sneak them in as much as I can around these, but it doesn't really work. It does, but not to the best effect. I do get a little bit though. But yeah, they end up getting killed by the swords, and yeah, routed. And these units, this is where we charge in to deal with the cap so we don't get capped, and the scores are starting to spread out a little bit more each time. We do a little bit of damage, so yeah, this will be it for us in this game. However, I think we've had a really big impact, so we stopped from the capping as well. But we've had a huge impact on the game. For some reason, I don't know why, but this player doesn't end up capping out. He probably should have in hindsight, but he doesn't. So, I mean, that's good for us because we ended up winning the game due to that. But he should have probably capped out because none of our team is going to go back to the base. So at the moment, we've got a couple of spears to this player doing his phalanxy move with the spears. I'm quite surprised that he's not killing his own men, if I'm honest, because every time I seem to do phalanx, it seems to kill my own men. Unless they fixed it, I'll have to have a look into if they fixed it, because maybe you can't kill your own soldiers anymore if you're in phalanx, which is good, because it's a bit stupid, really, because if you're seeing your ally in front of you or a friendly force in front of you, you're not going to stab them. So it's a bit silly. So archers are all at the back here, but the problem is this horse unit is now heading straight back down this road, as you can see now. And he's going to basically try and mop up as many archers as he could. These units, what they should have been doing was firing at them. These two units also should have been firing at them as much as possible, but they don't. They're focusing so much on the infantry, which is not a great thing. This unit's not too bad because it's focusing on the archers, and we do need to get rid of the archers, so that's not a bad shout to focus on to them. But at the moment, as you can see, the archers are getting chewed up, but this spear unit person is sending some help. So, or he was. So yeah, this archer unit's just going to run around a little bit, get caught up with the horses, stuff like that. But if the archers player does it right, should be able to run in with the spears, and the spears should be able to engage the horses, which was obviously have a massive impact on the horses. So he's currently targeting the archers, which is a good move. He should be targeting these. You need to get rid of the archers and the cavalry, and then we should be able to mop up the rest of the enemy team. I'm just going to fast forward it ever so slightly so it speeds up. So we get rid of the units, and because of the overwhelming forces, we do get rid of the most of the enemy units. Now the spears can turn around and fully engage in the horses, which is really good. So they completely decimate them horses, and all you got to do now is try and deal with the archers. So this sword unit is getting dealt with as well, and it does get defeated. But there's so many spears. The horses just keep running in. I don't know why they keep running in, because they're just going to absolutely be creamed. The archers, again, should have been firing at the enemy archers. They should never have been firing at the horses. So yeah, this is the spear unit now. He's going to just take them in, take them against the archers. I obviously he catches them eventually. Yeah, so the horse player's stupidest move ever. So yeah, it's just about chasing them now. He eventually does catch them because we win the game. So wonder where he's going to go. Oh, he's going to go in the cap. It's going to send one unit against them, send the other two round. And then I think, yeah, so it's going to use them to cap out. That one unit to cap out. There we go. He's going to chase them away with this unit. I don't know if he entered catching them or not. He might not, but this time is starting to run out now on the game anyway. And due to that, we end up winning because we have 11-1. So that is the game. Victory time is up. This is the type of games I like playing now, because obviously it's more interesting, because you're not trying to just instant cap out in like the first couple of minutes of the game, which is the best type of games I find. So just a quick one. So I came second overall in this one with a score of 5,000 and something. I'd show you, but it doesn't obviously appear. No, it doesn't appear, so I can't show you the 5,000 score, but I did get 5,000. The reason it's on this one is because I've just been playing that character, which you may or may not see in a future episode. But yeah, Arminius and his troops. They're kitted out with the best spears that they can get. I'm gonna, you know what, I may as well do that whilst I'm online. And then we got some free XP. I don't mind using free XP to level up units. It's not too bad. I should rarely keep it. If I'm honest, I'm probably going to keep it from now on. Just so that when, for example, I get to Hannibal's horse unit, elephant unit, which is my next goal. I've got to level Hannibal up to level 6, and then we can get him into his mighty elephants, which is obviously what everybody wants to see with Hannibal. And yeah, hopefully we can do some damage with some elephants, which would be nice, because obviously they wreck me all the time. So Militades is still up there, and obviously Leonidas, because they use the same units. I just need to upgrade all of them as well. And then Sinane is a different one. She is fully upgraded, apart from the Greaves, which helps with help and running speed. So we will get them eventually, but we're a little bit of ways. She's a little bit of ways anyway from being level 6, so I'm not in a huge rush with her. And obviously you've noticed, where is it? So Rome, Germanicus. I'm nearly there with level 5. I'm not nearly there. Oh no, I am. I'm lying. So I can get level 6. So you see, there's so many upgrades for the next tier. So having more experience will help. Just quicken up to be like, just basically to level up that unit to then move, so it's maxed out to then move on to the next units. Whoever, what I want from you as a viewer is to vote on whichever path you want to go. So especially with Germanicus, do you want to go Legionnaires, which are more mobile and more all-round troops, or do you want to go Armoured Legionnaires, which are a lot heavily armoured, slower moving, but they pack the same firepower as such, or attack, but one's just more heavily armoured than the other one, and it's got more health in the Armoured Legionnaires as well. but massively dropped in mobility. So I'd like you to pick a route for me on that one, just for future reference. Julius Caesar, so we can we just got to max this out. And again, I want you to pick a route on Julius Caesar, either Onager, or do you want me to go Architecti, Architecta, which is the bolt throwers, the smaller ones, so heavily, massively armor piercing bolt throwers. Who else have we got? So Scipio, I've leveled him up, and I'm gonna keep leveling him up as much as I can, but I'm waiting until we get horse units from Germanicus and Sulla as well. I'm not really playing at the moment, which I should probably play because it'll help level up my infantry a lot faster. So I will start playing a lot more Sulla, I think, within the gameplay footage. I've played obviously Vercingetorix, these 3 units. I played them in the last game. Wasn't a bad battle. We ended up losing, but it was just because the enemy team was so much better than us. But anyway, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to all the videos. Please leave your thoughts and comments down below to make me a better player and to educate other players. And I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.